Welcome to Central Dakota Ag Day, a program provided by North Dakota State University, NDSU Extension, and the Carrington Research Extension Center. The program that we're providing here is a sustainable program, and this particular section is talking about the SARE program, which refers to Sustainable Agriculture Research and Education. It's a United States Department of Agricultural program that's funded through the NEFA program to provide information on sustainable production in agriculture, just like the words say. It's an interesting program, involves a lot of different aspects. So let me just read this. What is SARE? It's grants and outreach. Yeah, money and information and people to advance sustainable innovations, new ideas in producing food to the whole of American agriculture, not just farmers, but also consumers. And it's and people that add value to foods. It's an inclusive way to look at all of agriculture from a different perspective than what has been in the past. SARE's kind of got its own name. Way back when, it was referred to as LISA, but that was over 30 years ago. That was called Low Input Sustainable Agriculture. They realized that raising crops under low input was not necessarily the way to be looking at food production, but they wanted to have a different way of looking at producing food, something that started on the ground level or grassroots, and then from there, moving its way up to working out issues and problems and just viewing things differently. What's unique about SARE is that it provides funds to people to research different ideas, to make a difference in their life or their program, and then share it with their community to make changes or identify issues that are important in food production. Again, SARE's been around for over 30 years, and in that 30 years, they've developed a huge amount of information that's being able to be shared with everybody. So the SARE model is set up. It's really 4 different regions, and they have an administrative council that made out of producers that gives direction to the program, and it's, like I said, federally funded, so they provide grants and they identify who gets the grants to do this work. It produces practical information. Like I said, it's a USDA program, and it partners with other universities as well as USDA agencies like Natural Resource Conservation Service to do more programs in sustainable production of food. SARE is really based, this is an important concept to think about. SARE is really based on 3 different pillars, or as I like to think of it, 3 different legs of a 3-legged stool. You need all 3 in order to make the stool work. So the first thing is SARE revolves around people. The social environment, people that develop food, raise food, consume food. It's a people-based organization. And then, of course, stewardship. We need to conserve our nation's land and water. Our environment is the second avenue. And then, of course, the third avenue really revolves around to our business, and that is we need to be profitable over the long term, or otherwise we can't maintain our business and it disappears. And when we disappear, our food production capabilities disappear along with it. So we need to have both a people-based system as well as an environmental-based system as well as a profitable system. And that's what makes SARE so unique and informative, because it revolves around those 3 different avenues, and they're all entwined and all utilized together. SARE partners with extension staff in every state of the nation as well as our island protectorates. So when you have a SARE meeting get together, or you look on the information for SARE, you'll find out that it covers across the whole nation. And there's ideas that work in one area that may not work in other area, but that's the reason for the SARE, so it can be shared. Not one cookie thing works for everybody. What most people look for beyond the information of SARE, and there's a plethora of information available if you go to the SARE website, www.sare.org, and there's a huge amount of information. Like I said, we've got 4 regions, and we're in the north central region. Of course, there's the northeastern and the southern and the western, and there's all types of projects that have been done over the years, and this information is available online. So people do look at SARE for funds. And we in the North Central region have multiple different projects that are available that are grant funded. And the most popular one is the Farmer Rancher Grant Funds. In these particular, it's applied for once a year. You write a proposal, the application materials online, and from there can be funds identified, usually around $9,000 per farmer, up to 3 farmers together. And then with that, they can research an idea or teach an idea that they have developed on that farm in that region. There's also the Research and Education Grant. These are usually for universities, but can be for NGOs, non-governmental organizations. They're $200,000 or more grants, and again, they're under a pre-proposal format, and then they're invited for a full proposal. These are quite popular in the research areas, and they have a lot of dollars involved. We also have professional development, and one that's coming up soon here in in December, in early part of December this year of 2020, is a Dakota Innovation Research and Technology workshop that revolves around professional development and is funded through SARE for that type of activity. Other people can apply for those grants as well. If you're a grad student, there's grad student grant funds available. There's also what's called youth educator grants for people that teach youth. And there's another one called a partnership grant, where it's usually an ag professional that manages the grant along with numerous producer partners and to research an idea, and works quite well. Please go to our website, North Central SARE, to look for the due dates as well as the time frames available and the amounts available, dollars available with these particular grants. If you want information on SARE, it's just amazing how much we have gathered over the past 30 years. Let me just go down this list of sustainable pest and weed management, clean energy, marketing. I always think of that. One of those that revolves next to me is livestock, and there are certainly ways to market publications on marketing meat from livestock produced on farm. Of course, there's stewardship issues and systems research, and we can't forget community development, soil quality, rotational grazing. The list keeps going on, and we have books as well as publications as well as field notes that are available for people to read through, and all this information is online. However, if you're a person who likes hard copy books and actually want to read through those, and if the books are available, please contact me and I will provide a copy of you. And again, my name is Karl Hoppe. I'm at the Carrington Research Extension Center, part of NDSU, and SARE coordinator for North Dakota. Please contact me there, and we can provide a hard copy of the book for you to review and read and possibly share with other people as well. Like I said, we have the SARE program has a huge outreach, and we have publications and books. All these books are online. They're available on a flash drive as well. We have, like, the first one, Managing Cover Crops Profitably, has been updated 3 times. We have the New American Farmer, which are profiles of different farmers across North Dakota. I commented on how to direct market your beef earlier. And then there's clean energy and harvesting. I mean, this is just a sampling of the types of things that are available online. Over the past 30 years, we've been able to gather quite a bit of unique information through the SARE program. And of course, please look for the SARE name when it comes to sponsoring conferences, or now it'd be virtual conferences. SARE provides support in these particular programs. So we not only have information, but we come with money to teach and learn more things about agriculture. Of course, we don't operate in a vacuum. We work with other programs too. The Alternative Farming System Information Services Center is available. ATRA is another location of information that's involved with the USDA and SARE. So please look up the SARE program and consider the opportunities that SARE can provide. There's more information that I can discuss here in the short time period this morning, but I wanted to provide an overview of the different programs and grants that are available through the SARE program. If you need more information, please feel comfortable in contacting the North Dakota SARE coordinators. That's myself or Bill Hodis, who's a Ramsey County Extension agent up in Devils Lake, North Dakota. And then we have another agronomist researcher, Claire Keene. I shouldn't say research, she's an extension specialist, and she's at the Williston Research Extension Center. So we kind of cover the whole state. By all means, please call us or send us an email. And if you have questions about SARE and information, by all means, please do. I should qualify this by saying there's a whole host of SARE information out there, and we do have grant funds available. Although SARE grant funds are utilized to learn things, not to buy equipment, not to build a hoop barn, not to put in a drainage system. That's more the Natural Resource Conservation Services direction. SARE is there for people to, I got this idea. I wonder if this will work. I need some money to figure out how it can happen, and if it works, I need to share this with somebody. And that's what the heart of the SARE program is. And if you found other people who have worked with the SARE program, they'll share with you that it's a very inviting, invigorating program to be involved with. Please connect with other SARE people as well as SARE coordinators. Thank you again. This is Karl Hoppe from the Carrington Research Extension Center, a SARE coordinator for North Dakota.